Yeah, so we can do what? We can continue. We can continue. So we were doing analysis on what? We were on the dollar index, that is the DXY. We were analyzing DXY. We were checking on DXY. So this one should. Is this one still live? Let me confirm first before I continue with the new live. Let me confirm whether this live is still live or it's ended, because there's been some errors somewhere. So yeah, for this one I believe it's already ended. So we can come back. Let's do this analysis. So we were on dollar index, that is the DXY. We were on the DXY, and remember I had already marked the high and the low of last week on the dollar index, and I had introduced you to what we call now the trading the CRT. So we have this below that current market. We have this. There is high probability the market might be coming here before it starts going up. Let's go to daily time frame. So when you check on daily time frame, the dollar index has been very bearish actually. You can see market formed this and then went up, and it formed a double top, then came down, and currently you can see what the market is doing. It dropped and then made a pullback. So there's high probability the market will be coming here. Maybe the market in the open of the week might buy a little bit and then get enough strength to push it further down. By so doing, the market will have given us an head and shoulders pattern, which might push it even further to this level now around here before we can look for long buys. But let's wait and see how the week is gonna be, and also how the news is for the week will push the market and so on, right? Because we also have this fair value gap over here. We also have this FVG over here. The market might as well decide I'll be going back for a deeper retracement here before I can drop further. Remember, this is daily time frame. This is daily time frame. So let's check on 4 hour time frame. Let's check H4. Let's check on 4 hour time frame. I can also have my chart in form of a line graph as well. Guys, coming to 4 hour time frame, something which is kinda interesting on H4 is that the market is forming something which resembles what we call a falling wedge. Very nice. But now before that, the market might actually come up, then drop maybe to this to the last week's low or below it. Mhm. This, and then from there you can be looking for those buys. Let me confirm this. We have this level over here. Let me see where the level is at. Okay, we have that zone over there, the one I've marked. You can see one, um, two, three, four, five. And if you push the charts well, you'll see the level has been respected severally. So we'll be watching that level very well. We will be watching that zone keenly. That is what we might be getting with the dollar index. You can see when you come to 1 hour, you can see the market has formed this kind of double bottom. So we're expecting the market to go up, and then we can look for buys. But as it looks, by the end of the week, the market might have more selling of more sales than the buys. Then from the other that is now next week, but one we might now look for the buys, which will be uh, much better. Now, we do what? We have checked on the dollar index. Let's have a look on Nasdaq. Nas Nas 100. So you can see last week what I did. I had analyzed this Nasdaq to come here, then buy to this zone. It bought to the zone, and the market was very strong, so it broke the zone and it continued going up. If you had bought that one and you decided let me hold, you got over 1,000 pips with Nasdaq actually. Man. 1600, 1693. Eh, so someone who had used a one lot got very good pips. And the entry here was a very good sniper entry actually. So let's make some fresh analysis and see what we can expect from Nasdaq this coming week. So I'll not do much on it. What I'll do I'm gonna mark these eyes. There's a lot of liquidity there. That is buy sell liquidity. I'm gonna mark this low. I'm gonna mark there, and also I'm gonna mark this level here. That is on weekly. Then coming to daily. On daily, I'll not have much to do. I'll not have much to do on daily because this market might decide let me drop back to this and then I can gain enough momentum or liquidity to push me up further. That one is likely to happen. And then when you go to 4 time frame, you can clearly see that. Yeah, coming to H4, that is where you can now clearly see it. There's that high probability the market might be coming back to here, and then from there we can look for long buys. Can look for buys. So let's wait and see how the market opens first. Then from there we can know what to do next. That will be 18 watts. 1800 pips. Let's wait and see if it's gonna respect. Let's wait and see if it's gonna respect. Yeah, so that is Nasdaq. For we have another one here, BTCUSD. BTCUSD. You can see it's still on buy. The market is still doing good. The market is still doing fine with the buys on BTC. So this is weekly time frame, and on weekly time frame we have that high, and we have the recent low. Then from there, the other thing we have here on weekly, which is very important, is this zone over here. We have that zone over there, which we have to watch very carefully. We have to watch this zone very carefully because that is where we might be giving. Sorry, we might be getting the next crazy sales from to this zone here. I'll be watching that. That is weekly time frame. So let's see daily. Daily time frame. Market formed a double bottom. Sorry, an inverted head and shoulders. We had this drop, up, short drop. Then the market is going up, but is not yet clear on the upside move. Yeah, the market has not yet made in it's not that strong enough to push it further up. So let's see H4. Let's see H4. When you see, when you check on H4, you can see here is initially we had this downtrend here, which the market has already broken out, then made a retest over there. So we are up on Bitcoin, we are going up on BTC, but the market might be coming back here again. 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 And then we can go longs all the way to 69K or 70K around there. Watch this out. Watch this out on BTC. Watch this out on BTC. Right? Yeah, let's watch this out on BTC. Mhm. So now we are going to analyze on the last one. We're gonna analyze on the last one, which is now we're gonna analyze on the last one, which is now um, our friend, eh? Our crazy friend, Mr. Gold. We will be analyzing on gold. We will be analyzing on gold, and then we can call it a day. You know, yeah. We will be checking. Okay, that is Bitcoin. That is Bitcoin. We expect something like that. So we will be now analyzing on gold. We will be analyzing on gold, and then uh, we can call it a day. So XAUUSD. By the way, let me analyze. I've never analyzed silver. Let me analyze it. XAUUSD. XAUUSD. Let me use this one and start on the weekly time frame. Let me start analysis on weekly time frame. So on weekly time frame, when you just have a quick look, it's very clear that silver will be continuing to go up. Silver will be continuing upwards.